Come back. Please start. And that turtle's going to be getting it out of here. So I don't want to fuck around with this thing trying to find the battery. See, a lot has changed. My keep going. We're leaking out of some shit. Let's get back to the shop. Alright boys, today we're going to do something I have no idea how to do. Epoxy floor paint, because in here it's like all stained and everything. Throughout the week I've been cleaning this, I've been degreasing it, but as you can see there's a lot of stains still left over. But I've cleaned it and scrubbed it, so hopefully it's gonna, obviously there's contaminants, but we're gonna see what happens, and if it doesn't work, I'll just repaint it over again. Everyone knows the main thing with painting is prep. Painting's the easy part, prepping is the hard part. So I'm gonna get into mixing these things. Everything in my shed is now piled outside and in there. So I can't get to my toolbox or anything, but I found a screwdriver. My wife probably stole this. So we're gonna get to mixing it together and let's see if that works. That's the dark gray one. That's the sealer with the clear coat, I'm guessing. So that's the one we need. Definitely a lot darker than I thought it was gonna be. Right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just get around these edges. I'm no painter, trust me. Alright, I'm gonna do all the edges and then I'll get back to you. Right, I've moved on from not knowing what I'm doing to still not knowing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try and do the roller thing. Jesus. Yep, don't know what I'm doing. Just set up a time lapse and you can watch me far. Considering the experience and how good I am at it, that turned out pretty well because I can't do that for shit. I found in the end the easiest way was just to pour the paint down and then spread it out. It come up with a better finish. You can see like back there where the glass is a bit patchy, but toolbox and everything's going back there. This is going to be the main entrance, so it actually looks pretty good. Now, when I got the paint, I thought it was going to be that epoxy stuff. That's why I got the flake. But it's not epoxy stuff, so I don't even know if this flake is going to work. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'll let this dry. I'll have a beer, and we'll come back and check it out later. I don't even know if I'm going to clear coat it yet. I don't know. Alright, so what I come up with so far, so I got the new bandsaw there. I was actually going to put the bench there, but I ended up putting the toolbox there. Got the vise, got the bench with the bench grinder and drill press, and then just a little opening to do random stuff. Got the welder, and I've got the nuts and bolts bench. Currently building a frame for this to sit into, and it's just pretty much going to stay on a stand around there because the air line's right there for it. And I'm going to make it so it's comfortable, because like that's comfortable height there, but you got to lift your arms up. So I'm going to make it so it's comfortable. So I've got everything in the drill press. I'm going to cut these at 1.50 meters. Wait, I need to work that out. It's actually going to be less. So I've got to work out the distance between that and that. So 1.50 meters is comfortable arm height. So I'm going to have to work it out. So I'm going to work that out, cut it all, weld it to the frame, build a stand, and we'll be good to go. All right. So our legs are going to be 700, not $1.50 m. $1.50 m is the height of the whole thing. So here we go. Need to fix that. All right, 3 more to cut. I think I'm just going to weld them like that and let them sit on the floor. Maybe later I'll build like a frame, but I think I'll just let it sit on the floor for now because it is pretty heavy and I'm sure it'll stand up. So, should be right. So apparently water in your weld makes a big difference. Not a good difference. Well, there you go. She's not bloody pretty, but it does the job. Lifted it up. Perfect. That's arm height. It's dirty as hell. Oh no, my hand's stuck. Oh no. Yeah. So, it's not real pretty, but it does the job. Don't worry about that front leg being crooked. Still holds it up. But yeah, just got the cabinet. So that way it's right next to the air compressor. So as soon as you turn the air compressor on, that thing is charged, ready to rumble. We've got pretty much workbench, welder. I know it's not a steel bench. I'll eventually get a steel bench. Vise, and then pretty much charge station for all the Milwaukee tools. Cutting bay. And this one over here is just basically going to be all nuts and bolts, everything, so you can build, like collect them all. You've got nut certs and everything. Different types of screws. Those 2 top ones, I believe, are for the gearbox for the Patrol. But yeah, the floor turned out amazing. Shed's actually working now. It's nice and clean-ish. Don't look out there because that is a mess. I'm not going to be reusing any of those shelves, so they're just pretty much all Patrol parts on that. Big box of bolts that I need to go through to add to that table. Yeah, other than that was a good day. Till next time.